Hi, this is Dr. Sumitra, pediatrician and pediatric intensivist working at Medicover Hospitals, Bangalore, Whitefield. I'm going to discuss today on hand-foot-mouth disease. What do you mean by hand-foot-mouth disease? It's similar to any other viral infection. It's caused by virus, what we call it as Coxsackie virus. And where do you get? Usually it's seen in children less than 5 years. Some children above 5 years, or even occasionally sometimes you may see in adults. So how does your children present with, or when you know your child is having hand-foot-mouth disease? If your child is developing any of small bubbly water kind of lesions in their hands and it's spreading to their arms, and it's also seen in your soles, legs, and spreading. Sometimes it can spread even up to buttocks and in the oral cavity as well as face. If your child is developing any of these lesions in these three areas, that is your hands, foot, or mouth, we call it as hand-foot-mouth disease. That's the name comes like hand-foot-mouth. Does your child has any other symptoms? Yes, your child can also develop fever, especially on day 2 once the lesion starts off. And the fever can range from low grade like 100, or it can increase even up to 101 and 102. Any other symptoms your child can have is, especially if your child is very young, they may have oral lesions which can lead on to painful swallowing. They can present with excessive salivation or drooling of saliva. Some of the small children also have, like they may be crying excessively, mainly because of the painful lesions which is there in the oral cavity. What the other symptoms you have to look for is very rarely small children can present with high grade temperature. They may present with the fits, or they may be present with excessive sleepiness or drowsiness, mainly because of the neurological environment, which happens in a very small percentage of children. How does that spread, hand-foot-mouth disease? Usually it is a contagious disease. The children acquire hand-foot-mouth disease mostly from their healthcare or when in child school settings, the child is in crowded places, or in daycare settings, the easily spreads from one children to another children. How do they spread? The spread is mainly through the secretions. There could be secretions from sharing of food, through saliva, or through contact of the bubbles, the fluid which can come in contact with your children, or through breathing where respiratory secretion comes in contact with your child. How do you manage hand-foot-mouth disease at home? Most of viral infections, hand-foot-mouth disease, are self-limiting. The resolution of lesions takes around 7 to 10 days. Try avoiding squeezing of lesions, not to apply any of the local home remedies. They resolve without any of the antibiotics. The child doesn't require antibiotic for hand-foot-mouth disease. Make sure your child is well hydrated. Give them plenty of liquids. Avoid hot beverages. Avoid citrus fruit, which can have a burning sensation in the mouth. Try to give soft, bland diet so that the child doesn't have a burning sensation. Main thing is symptomatic therapy and supportive therapy is what is required in hand-foot-mouth disease. Most of the children recover without any complications. When you have to visit pediatrician, if a child has like very high temperature, less than 3-month-old child having this hand-foot-mouth disease, or the child is having fits because of high grade temperature, or hydration is not maintained. Your child looks dehydrated, the sunken eyes, your lips looks more dry, and or your child has not passed urine for last 6 to 8 hours, it's better visit a pediatrician. Probably we may need admission and start the child on IV fluid. What are the other home care remedies you may have to start on? Your child may also require for a high temperature paracetamol or ibuprofen as prescribed by your pediatrician. So how do we prevent hand-foot-mouth disease? As I told, it is mainly contagious disease which can spread easily in the home, in the school setting, or in the daycare setting. It easily spreads from one child to another through secretions. So whoever is taking care of these children in these daycare settings has to make sure they hand wash while handling food, or while handling secretions, or whenever there is a diaper change. Make sure if child is having hand-foot-mouth disease not to send them to the school. It can spread easily to the other children. So if your child is getting any of the symptoms such as you have hand-foot disease, it's better if the child stays back at home. Main thing is prevention makes a lot of difference. If any of them is suffering, the secretions should be handled with care. Hand wash before touching any of the child's food or any of the preparation which is there. Thank you.